On the sixth day of Christmas, I'm defining what a Christmas movie is. Welcome to 12 Days of Christmas. If you're confused by why the intro changed from 25 to 12, my computer stopped working, absolutely cooked, would not render videos or basically do anything, but luckily my schooling came in handy and I fixed up my computer. Now it's working, but now there's just not enough time to do 25, so I'm doing 12 Days of Christmas. I do apologize about that. And as I said in the intro, I will be going over and defining what a Christmas movie is and like how to classify what Christmas movies are. And hopefully this will help you to classify and understand what Christmas movies are, and so you can decide yourself. All right, first off, genres are a very tricky thing. They're very fluent and they're constantly changing. And genres are often combined and have subgenres. And genres really, they didn't start with movies. They started with books. And they were really, genres were, with books, were really meant to categorize them. I mean, that makes sense. And genres now are kind of more to set styles, tones, and like different tropes. And there are four things that a genre is really defined by. That defines a genre. Number one is setting. So what's the setting? If it's desert, old saloon, you think Western. Whereas if it's in spaceship, you think sci-fi. So the setting's like when and where it takes place. Number two is characters. Now these are the different kinds of characters there that are in the movie. Maybe the development they go through or the different character tropes. So with like noir films, you have like anti-heroes, or with action you maybe have cold-hearted. And then number three is plot. What is the plot of the movie? Like, what is happening here? And then the last one, the fourth one, is theme. So what is the theme of the movie? Like, what are the feelings I'm getting from this? How are you trying to make me feel? So those are really the four things that define a genre. And there are 11 to 15 main genre types, and Christmas/holiday is not included that. So it not being a main genre type, this means Christmas movies is a subgenre, and it is usually paired with another genre of movie, like animation, so Christmas animation, Christmas family, Christmas drama, Christmas comedy, etc. So it is not really a genre by itself. It is a subgenre attached to other genres. That's important. There is no one definition of Christmas movies, as they can range from multiple genres. I mean, we can look at the setting, characters, plot, and theme, but even that has changed through the years of what a general Christmas movie would have. And you can see that in my video of the history of Christmas videos that I did, of Christmas movies, that I did. And we may have to take some liberty in deciding exactly what those are, because it really changes from time as goes through, and it's very more fluent now. It's almost any subgenre. And really think of Christmas as either Jesus, the birth of Jesus, the actual day, like Christmas Day, like the activities that go along with it, presents, whatever, Santa, family, or a combination of those. And don't think of it just as the feeling, like that warm feeling you get. Because we can get that same feeling from other movies that we grew up watching in our childhood. So, and we can also not get that feeling from some Christmas movies. So don't just solely go based on the feeling that it gives you. Instead of a definitive yes or no, whether a movie is a Christmas movie, think of it as a meter with 3 tiers. Tier 1 is on top, where if you took Christmas out of the movie, there is no movie. So think of like A Christmas Carol, The Grinch, and Santa Claus, where if you took Christmas, like what we said before, with like Santa Claus, the actual day or events, or another example would be like the Nativity, where Jesus' birth. If you took those out, there literally is no movie. Tier 2 is where if you took Christmas out of it, the movie could still work. If you were to move to a different time, or changed like a few references or a few themes. So this is where some of the things fit, but not necessarily everything, where it could work in a different setting. And some examples of this would be Home Alone. It could be, I don't know, another vacation like at the end of January or something, where he gets left home and just have a different Christmas tree. And also maybe It's a Wonderful Life. And I absolutely love It's a Wonderful Life. But it could be another huge event like birthday, which is a very reflective day, or even New Year's could work very well. And then for tier 3, where the Christmas aspect is really purely decorative, or a fleeting moment, or really it's just by chance it's Christmas. And these will maybe be movies that kind of have a brushing by, like maybe Harry Potter or Narnia, where there's like a little element of Christmas, but that's just to add a little something and doesn't really affect the movie at all. So if the setting is around Christmas, the characters fit the wide variety of tropes, the plot is centered or involves Christmas, the theme meshes with Christmas feeling, and whether or not you can take Christmas out of it is how you decide if it is a Christmas movie or not. So instead of saying this is a Christmas movie, think of it as tiers. Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 3. That is the best way I can think of it, because it's not, Christmas movie, because there are plenty of different genres of Christmas movies, because Christmas movies is a subgenre. So think of it in tiers. Tier 1, you can't take Christmas out of it. Tier 2, you could take Christmas out of it. But you would change some things. Tier 3, you could take Christmas out of it without changing anything. That was my definition on how to tell if a movie is a Christmas movie. And I purposely left out Die Hard for a whole nother video so I could deep dive into it. So stay tuned for that. I think I'm going to end the video here. So I'd like to thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it and have a merry day. Alrighty, goodbye.